Hello, everyone. It's very exciting to see all of you here. I'm Ellie. I'm a director of product at ironSource, Luna. And actually, my day-to-day, what I do is I spend my time thinking about you. I think about your problems, your needs when it comes to app marketing growth. So I'm very excited here to talk to you a little bit about Luna and what we are doing in order to help you. So in Luna, what we do is that we help any app marketeers gain incremental growth. And we do that by building tools towards efficiency, scale, and performance. Now, this is true across any user acquisition channel out there. But today, Omer gave me only 15 minutes. So I will only be focusing on Apple Search Ads and the innovation tools we've built on top. Now, Apple Search Ad is led by one of my friends, Yotam Wimmer, another product director at Luna. Unlike Nimrod, who ended his presentation with a question, I'm going to start with one. I want you to think throughout the presentation if you're sure you're actually seizing all the opportunities there are when it comes to your scale in Apple Search Ads. See, this question is very relevant lately because Apple has grown significantly in the last couple of years, and it is expected to reach the $20 billion by the year of 2025. Apple also had released 2 new placements recently, one in the Today tab and the other on the product page, showing us how much they are investing in this channel. We also see a very cross-correlation to the data within Luna. The share of wallet of Luna's client had more than doubled in the last 5 months. And yet, many app marketeers still don't think, or maybe think there's not really much to do in order to scale in Apple Search Ad. Now, after talking to a lot of our customers, we understand that the opportunity is actually huge, but the path of seizing it might be a little fuzzy and blurry. And hopefully, I will be able to shed some light and clarify how to get there. So how Luna can help? First, I want to introduce the most important person in my story, which is your next potential user. Now, instead of me referring to your next potential user every time I want to say your next potential user, we will just call her Sarah. Now, imagine Sarah is now in the App Store, and she's searching for an app. The chances of her installing an app are enormous. In fact, the chances of her leaving the App Store without an app with such a strong intent is similar to me entering a Zara store, leaving without any shopping bags, if you know what I mean. So, with that said, how do we make sure that Sarah downloads your app? How do we make sure that you capitalize that strong search intent? First, you need to understand where you stand against the competition. And imagine that Sarah is now searching for a keyword. Do you know exactly what are the competitors that appear in those search results? Do you know how many of your competitors actually reach potential users versus how many you have touched? We understand that having fragmented data across different tools and software is very challenging. It's very difficult to drive conclusion. Sometimes you get the wrong conclusion, and you definitely miss on opportunities. In Luna, what we've done is to aggregate all the needed sources of data for you to not only drive conclusion, but gain also insights and recommendation from the platform itself, as well as build automation on top. And now that you understand how you're doing, the next step is to understand how your competitors are doing. And to do that in Apple Search Ad, you usually look at the share of voice. Some may recognize this by impression share. In Luna, we not only give you the day-to-day data in order to scale and promote your app, we also show you unique data like share of voice. So you can always know if you're ahead of your competitors, and if not, to act upon it. Let's go back to Sarah for a second. Now, Sarah is actually searching for a keyword that is related to your app, but not directly. A good example would be she's looking for a slot machine, and you are promoting a poker game. Do you appear in that search result? Does your UA team knows this opportunity exists? After speaking to so many customers and users, we now know today that one of the biggest challenges that UA manager has today when it comes to growing and scaling on Apple is to search for that next keyword, is to mine for new keywords. That's why I'm very happy to announce a partnership with Sensor Tower. Sensor Tower Intelligence, combining with Luna optimization platform, actually makes a one single place for your UA manager not only to optimize their activity in Apple, as well as to scale on it and find new keywords. But now that they have found new keywords, do they know what to do with it? There's still a very big question remaining. What is the bid I should apply, and to which campaign I should add these new keywords? So we went all in, and we automated this entire process from A to Z without you needing to lift a finger. In Luna, we search in multiple data sources for the next keywords. Then we test them, and we make sure that the losing keywords are getting shut and closed and left behind, and the winning keywords are getting added into your campaigns. This is currently live in beta with these companies, and if you do have any questions about joining the beta or more information about the beta, you're more than welcome to reach out to your Tom or myself after the presentation. We've reached one of my favorite parts, which is the user journey. I know we usually don't discuss about the user journey when it comes to UA and media buying, but in Apple Search Ad, I believe this is one of the crucial elements in your activity. Imagine Sarah is looking for a keyword. She even sees your app in the search result, and she taps on it, and she's now in your product page. This is the time to win Sarah's heart. But the thing is that if she searches for a keyword and then she sees a creative that has nothing to do with the keyword she searched for, she might get confused or see something irrelevant. She can hit black and go to the next up in line. Once Apple had introduced the custom product pages, the creative linking between the keywords and the custom product pages became very important. It is a critical element in order to understand exactly the user journey. That's why in Luna, we not only show you the full funnel keyword data, as well as the full funnel CPP level data, we also show you what links between them. We show you the creative, and we give you data and insights on top, so you can make sure that the user journey is intact and makes sense. Lastly, let's say that Sarah had downloaded your app and that you have won her heart. But how much value did she really bring? You see, when there's one Sarah clicking on your app, that's okay. But when there are 10,000 of Sarahs out there and you didn't set the optimal bid, small mistake can lead up to a great impact on your ROAS. This is the complexity of how it looks today in Apple. The complexity of the channel had increased exponentially because it's impossible for you, a manager today, to really set the optimal bid to each one of those keywords with all the permutations with the custom product pages. But what if this can be programmatically? This is why we've released the Optimization Center. I'm sure you're all very familiar with ironSource optimizers by now. And so we've taken that technology and we applied it here in Luna. This is a real example of a UA manager that had separated two groups of keyword and had placed specific keyword on each one of these groups. Now, as you can see, all the bids are static. There is no seasonality. He's not seizing any opportunities. He just left it there with no optimization at all. Once the optimization center had kicked in, the distribution of bid became larger, way larger. And that is because the optimization center is not only responsible of setting the optimal bid, It actually makes sure that you're not overspending on those keywords that are losing you money and not underspending on those keywords that has a lot of potential to grow. This is a public case study we did with World Remit. World Remit is a finance app that joined Luna back in April this year. And ever since, they had grown in spending 72%. But this is not even what's mostly striking. What's striking is that they started using the optimization center in June. And in only 3 months, with over 3,000 optimization applied, the CPA dropped in 22%. So I will get back to my question. Are you sure you're not missing an opportunity when it comes to your scale in Apple Search Ad? We believe the opportunity is huge, and with the right product, the right tools to guide you, and with the right optimizations, you might just find that Apple Search Ad can be one of your most important user acquisition channel out there. So, lastly, tomorrow when you go in to your hotel room, you will see a little gift from us. I hope you enjoy it and have lots of fun. Thank you.